Want to transform your life without overwhelming yourself? It all starts with the habits you build. In this video, I'm going to show you how small, consistent changes can lead to big results. Whether you're looking to be healthier, more productive, or just feel better every day, this is the roadmap to creating habits that actually stick. Let's dive in and start building the best version of you. Building good habits might seem like a challenge, but it's a powerful tool to change your life for the better. In today's video, we'll walk you through how to build habits that stick so you can transform your mindset, mental health, and overall well-being. Stay tuned to discover how small, consistent actions can lead to a lasting change. Hi, I'm Dr. Marie Donna, a youth, adult, and reproductive psychiatrist, and today we're going to be talking about something that impacts every area of your life. Habits. Good habits can improve your mental health, your physical health, and your overall happiness. But how do we build them? And more importantly, how do you make them last? Whether it's a daily routine, exercise, mindfulness, or self-care, this video will break down the science and practical tips to help you build habits that can truly change your life. Let's dive in. So let's actually go into the science behind what a habit is. A habit is a behavior or action that you perform automatically, often without much thought because it's become ingrained in your routine. Habits can be good, like exercising every day, or bad, like procrastination. But the goal is to turn good behaviors into automatic, easy actions. Why are habits important? For mental health impact, positive habits can help you build structure, reduce anxiety, and create a sense of accomplishment, which improves your overall mental well-being. For the physical health impact, good habits like exercise, hydration, and eating healthy are crucial for maintaining good physical health. And habit loop. What is a habit loop? Habits are formed through a cycle known as the habit loop, which consists of 3 parts. The cue or trigger, the trigger that initiates the habit. 2, the routine or action, the behavior you want to become a habit. 3, reward, the positive outcome or benefit you get from completing the habit. The more often you repeat this cycle, the stronger the habit becomes in your brain, making it automatic. So I think it's important to now start identifying the right habits to build, and this starts with having a clear goal. To build a good habit, start by identifying what you truly want to achieve and be specific. Instead of saying, I want to be healthier, say, I want to exercise for 30 days. And choosing habits that actually align with your values and long-term goals. For example, if mental health is your priority, start with habits like daily journaling, practicing mindfulness, or getting enough sleep. You can also focus on one habit at a time. Trying to change too many things at once can be overwhelming and discouraging. Focus on one habit until it becomes part of your routine. Once your habit sticks, you can build another one. Make your goals achievable. Start small and realistic. If you want to build a habit of exercise, don't start with an hour at the gym every single day. Start with 10 minutes a day and gradually increase the duration. Achievable goals help maintain motivation and prevent burnout, making it easier to build long-lasting habits. So how do you actually build good habits? 1, starting small and specific. Small, specific habits are easier to implement and maintain. Instead of a vague goal like I want to read more, make it specific, saying I will read for 10 minutes every morning before work. Tip: breaking down big goals into smaller, actionable steps makes it easier. If your goal is to exercise for 30 minutes a day, start with 5-minute workouts and work your way up. Number 2, use triggers to remind you. Create a strong trigger or cue to remind you to perform the habit. It can be something as simple as leaving your workout clothes next to the bed to remind you to exercise in the morning, or setting an alarm to prompt a meditation session. Tip would be attaching your new habit to an already existing habit. I call this habit stacking. For example, if you already have the habit of drinking coffee in the morning, pair that with a new habit such as journaling, stretching, or taking any vitamins or supplements if you've been forgetting to take those. Step 3, tracking your progress. Keeping track of your progress helps reinforce the habit. You can use a habit tracker app, a calendar, or a journal to mark your daily successes. Additional tips: using rewards for milestones. For example, after completing a full week of your habit, treat yourself to something you enjoy, like a movie night or a favorite snack. Number 4, be consistent. Consistency is the key when building a habit. The more often you repeat the action, the more automatic it becomes. Aim to perform your habit every other day or at least several times a week to create that routine. Additional tips would be, if you miss a day, don't give up. Simply restart the day. Building habits isn't about perfection, it's about consistency and continuing to try and go. Step 5, make it enjoyable. It's easier to stick with a habit if it's something you enjoy. Find ways to make your new habit fun, rewarding, or interesting. If you're trying to build a reading habit, choose books that excite you. If you're trying to be more active, pick a form of exercise that you genuinely like or enjoy. Or if you like a workout buddy, try that out too. An easy way that I remember the above is by utilizing SMART goals for habit building, SMART. As a psychiatrist, I love this framework because it gives structure to your goals, making them way more achievable. So this is how SMART goal actually works. Number 1, specific, be clear about the habit you want to build. Instead of saying, want to exercise, say, I want to walk for 20 minutes after dinner on Tuesday. That is very specific, and you're more likely to do it versus, I want to exercise sometime. S and M, measurable. Make sure you track your progress. For example, I'll journal 3 times a week is measurable if you're not noting this down in a journal. A, achievable. Start small. Aim for a habit you can actually do. Don't promise an hour of meditation if 5 minutes is more realistic. You can always build upon there for more time. Number 4, relevant. Tie the habit to your bigger goals or values. Ask yourself, why does this matter to me? For example, walking after dinner might align with wanting to feel healthier. Number 5, time-bound. Set a timeline. Habits need consistency, so I'll stick with this for the next month and then I'll continue to reevaluate from there. And it doesn't even have to be the next month, it can be the next week, and then you can continue checking in on your progress and seeing how you're doing with it from there. The beauty of SMART goals is that they help you stay focused and motivated. Small, realistic steps add up to big changes. So how do you actually overcome challenges in building habits? Number 1 would be dealing with resistance. It's normal to face resistance when trying to build new habits, especially in the beginning. Your brain might resist change because it's easier to stick with what's familiar and comfortable. So tips for this would be to start with habits that feel easy to incorporate in your life. Don't force drastic changes immediately. Gradually ease into them. Another thing would be avoiding perfectionism. Sometimes people quit trying to build habits because they miss a day or fall off track. But the key to building habits is not perfection, it's persistence. And remember, building a new habit doesn't happen overnight, and it's not all or none, it's just continuing to try and see if you can have it become something incorporated in your regular routine. If you slip up, don't be too hard on yourself. Get back on track as soon as you can, and remember that one mistake doesn't mean failure. Building accountability. Having someone to hold you accountable can be a powerful motivator. Share your goals with a friend, family member, or even an online community. You can also join a group or find a buddy who shares similar goals. Mutual support can help keep you committed. So how do you actually maintain and reinforce your good habits? That could be by celebrating your successes. Celebrate the small wins along the way. Each time you stick to your habit, acknowledge your effort and your progress. This reinforces positive behavior and builds motivation. Another tip would be to create rewards that align with your goals. If your goal is to exercise more, treat yourself with something related to your health, like a new water bottle or workout gear. Keep it fresh and adaptable. As you get more comfortable with your habits, you might find that they become routine and you're ready for new challenges. Adapt your habits to make them more advanced or add new goals to keep growing. You can also periodically evaluate your habits to see if they're still serving your long-term goals. If they're not, tweak them to make sure they continue to support your personal growth. Building good habits is a journey, but with patience, consistency, and a solid plan, you can create lasting changes that improve your health, happiness, and well-being. Start small, track your progress, and don't be afraid to adjust along the way. Building and creating new habits is incredibly hard, and it's so much easier to stay the same, but just try to remind yourself why you're wanting to build this new habit in the first place. The why is incredibly important. And also remember, it's not about perfection. It's about persistence and consistency. If you found this video helpful, check out the other videos on mental health, wellness, and building a balanced life. And feel free to leave a comment below about which habits you're working on or what topics you'd like to see in the future. Together, we're building better habits for a better life. This is Dr. Donna.